into the map, Kremer. I'm looking forward to seeing Aidkit versus Nikados in this Battle of the Orps.
Yeah, and bear in mind, Overpass is a map that's dictated by your AWPers, so the reality is having aid gear and having Nikados have such a presence on your team really, really helps. Over at Pinnacle, remember, at pinnacle.com/welcome, you can sign up with Cup 22, where you can bet on either of these teams and any other game in the Pinnacle Cup. Remember to be over the age of 18, only ever do so in a fun and safe environment, and remember to, remember to do it responsibly, I guess. That's not what I guess, that is do it responsibly.
Yeah, if you don't remember to do it responsibly, you're not being responsible in the first place.
That's true. You heard it here first. Copenhagen Flames.
Danny's having a hop.
Yeah.
Having a good time.
Why not? Copenhagen Flames, they're preparing an execution to be. Danny may have to stop hopping fairly shortly, particularly with Copenhagen Flames now without a lurker.
And that was their P250 as well. The big gun is gone. Slain by Sassanito. And now Danny tries to hit some heads. The evasion's pretty strong here. That flash from Kixon was absolutely brutal. And now only Hooksy remains. Up against Sassanito, who's already grabbed themselves a frag here. Hooksy's also been blooded. Should be a backstab rather soon. It's going to be a weird fight for the connector. And a little bit of a bait noise made there with the throwaway of the Glock into the drink. The bomb's still so far away. Hooksy, with 40 seconds to play with, is going to see if anyone dares challenge their aim on this angle. But Blue Jays, they're being disciplined at the moment.
They wait. They try and hope the Blue Jays may push into them, but the reality is for Hooksy, he's got to force an aim duel in quickly. And I don't like how he's waited, because now he's got 20 seconds to kill 2 players and plant a bomb.
It's going to be a toughie. Hooksy creeps on up, tries to clear all of his areas. The first aim duel taken and lost. Necrogenesis puts this one
aggressive here. Jabby's going to get caught out. That's just how much more could Aidkit get?
Aidkit rewarded with the MP9 there.
Look how low Nikados is as well.
Sure, they lose their life, but they've gotten rid of an AK. They've earned themselves some extra money for SMG kill. Sassanito has been taken out on A, but Kixon is for second player. And the second player was unsuspected. And now can try and do their best to avoid the plant. Only 13 seconds remain. Typhon's fallen on down. Copenhagen Flames seem out of sorts at the moment. It's going to be a mad dash for the plant. It's come down to a 2 versus 2. But remember, this was a bonus for Blue Jays. 4 players survived that previous round. And Copenhagen Flames, it feels like their lack of speed, their lack of impetus, continues to be wormed out by a Blue Jays squad who are happy to just go in and brawl you. They don't care about your tactics and your strategies. They're just going to come and punch you in the mouth. Up high here, Necrogenesis. They've got a great angle onto Hooksy. The defuse is held. Danny's got the trust in Necrogenesis.
I love that. You don't need to do that. You only need to do it once.
Just getting a bullet out every single time.
Doing it again. Like, why?
Kixon caught with the util in hand. That's going to be the losable one right here. Finally, 5 members of Copenhagen Flames survive into a sight hit. Aidkit, though, reduces their number by 1. The AWP strikes true onto Roy. Nikados positioned to get themselves a bomb plant, and Copenhagen Flames need to hope that this is the turnaround they've been waiting for. And this is going to be a save here from Blue Jays. They do not want that AWP to get into the hands of Nikados. They know how dangerous that can be.
Blue Jays just backing off and saving. I quite like how Blue Jays are saving quite. It takes much to get them to save, and because of that, you really see why they emphasize being able to wield that orb. Aidkit, even though he's had a fairly quiet come up to the game at the moment, once he is feeling it with that orb, he can match Nikados any day. Nikados on paper though is better, which is why keeping this. I did need my mind changing with them. I already thought they were awesome. Now I just think they're more awesome. Or good. Or good is the term we like to point out.
Yes, good and cool.
they got gooder as Copenhagen Flames get ready for an execution through Fountain.
They fastly got gooder. Nikados with this AWP. Already with only 3 players left. Probably going to allow Roy to do a good amount of the scouting here. Does not want to lose this AWP. Kixon loses their life, though. And now this is more doable for Copenhagen Flames.
Blue Jays with a level man standing, but they have a massive HP advantage here. And when you have HP advantage, it becomes a bit of a difficult position because they're going to have the advantage on Copenhagen Flames if they punish the aggression. Danny goes aggressive. He isn't punished though.
Headshot there onto Roy. That's the disadvantage of the M4A1S. No one-shot headshot, and that allows Roy to win the duel. 2 versus 2 now, but look at the collective HP of Copenhagen Flames. 1 bullet each is all they need, and Sassanito is handing them out readily. Roy might go for plant here. Necrogenesis, if they walk the smoke, it's an easy round. Where's that AWP at? I've got a present for you, Aid Kit.
Necrogenesis, they shoot Blue Jays into the lead, just like the Hudson Hornets shot into the lead at the 1952 Piston Cup. I'll get that in there.
Aid Kit built differently. Constructed alternatively. Compiled with haste. And with fresh materiel, Zyphon finally gets the opening that he's been looking for 15 rounds, Grammar. Necrogenesis on the first fight, can't win it against Javi. Kicks him the second to take up the... Oh, the gauntlet has been claimed. And it's been claimed so well. Hooksy up high, Kixon lane low. Aid Kit and Sassanito remain. The AWPer and the big boy. The HP of Nikados takes a dip off the back of that HE as Sassanito waits in the smoke for it to phase out of existence. Nikados plants in the default. It's spotted out by Sassanito. Now a 2 versus 1. Hooksy coming in through Monster, playing from the back of the site as best they can. Maybe could find a timing here. There is no trigger discipline, but it wouldn't have helped out anyway. Blue Jays are going to hit the double one.
Right, tries to catch out the odd player. Unable to do so just yet, though, and instead Nikados will be the man tested on long.
Oh, Nikados. This tree can't save you forever, or can it? Only 5 HP remains. Zyphon down to 8. Look at the lower half of Copenhagen Flames. They all just about won their duels. I can't believe Nikados survived that long.
I'm really happy there were no Jubal necessary.
Oh.
Every player on Copenhagen Flames, they're so low on HP.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Copenhagen Flames will take the business very well with both Roy and Jabby on the safe site, actually aggressing down Banana and Toilets to maybe even catch Danny off by the flank.
Danny might get caught here. All of Blue Jays looking over towards the A site now. Jabby. Dare they check this? Indeed they do. Danny has fallen. And now only 2 Ts remain. Blue Jays, if they lose this, it's going to be pretty economically ruinous. They desperately want a bomb plant at least, but Jabby has the crosshair leveled exactly where it needs to be. That's the first all one, the second less so. Sassanito. Oh my goodness, the accuracy, the power, the brilliance.
So
There's
so
the plant, and now they've isolated a 1 versus 1. Sure, this is still economically bad times for Blue Jays, but at this point, the rounds are all that matter, and the round won't be claimed here. Zyphon starts to redeem themselves. 6-12 at the beginning of this round, which is just as well, because Nikados is sitting in there with the big AWP, and that is very dangerous. Hooksy on the jiggle with the incendiary in hand, and now we are going to see the Taurus presence. Necrogenesis slain, but Danny still walks the molly, takes the fight up against Jabby. Nikados won't be mollied out of this. Still can be a factor in this fight, but you've got to worry about Hooksy first. Here's the aid kit peak. Your right-hand side is just too fat, mate. Sassanito takes the second, but so low are all the members on Blue Jays. Nikados could be out-rotated here. Kicks and wraps around the back. They hear Nikados running. They know the information. There's the attempt for the plant with only a couple seconds left. Zyphon knows it needs to be held. And that will be the round going the way of Copenhagen Flames when they desperately needed it. There was no money. Singes Danny. And Nikados now has the reinforcements. Blue Jays, they took it a little bit too long there to be able to isolate Nikados. But what they have done is dragged over rotations. The bomb itself is going B-wards.
Flash there from Nikados. Lucy just gets a man advantage, and Roy, he'll let's try and press that with a messy spray control.
Oh, Zyphon, yet again, another duel lost, and that means... Okay. Aid kit hits the ground. Jabby actually starts to move on in here. Hoopsie took their time with that one, but Jabby is the defender of B, and you ain't gonna beat him out here. All right. Blue Jays, are they going to be aggressive once again? Seems like that's going to be the case. Moving up, Necrogenesis punished, but Sassanito on the second pass. Zyphon's taking some damage here from the mollies, and maybe even more. They just chased into the Molotovs. But don't worry, bud. We'll put you down before you can feel the pain of the flames. Copenhagen Flames, almost HGing themselves. It's all going wrong, Kremer. To get your together timeout did not work.
Oh no, that's a problem. For Copenhagen Flames, remember, they don't have money. The Blue Jays, they've got themselves a site. They've got that bomb down. This is 15, unless something goes cataclysmically wrong.
Oh my goodness. Roy takes out Danny, but they're running low on time. Walking ahead of the flash. Can it be one? Still kicks in the scene, Roy. Nikodos is close. Can Nikodos cover this? There's a tapper on the bomb. Everyone just trying their best to survive. Sure, Nikodos can get the shot, but they cannot get the round. Blue Jays hit match point. Yeah, here in the Pinnacle Cup, they are playing the CIS CS style, which has been detrimental to Copenhagen Flames. They've only lost to Russian teams. But now they might lose to a Macedonian team as well on Overpass, who are just playing the same style of that. We don't care who you are, who's on your team, what you think is your territory. We are moving forward and we are demolishing you. A pair of MP9s is all that stands between Copenhagen Flames and losing their map pick, and neither of them can pick up a kill. Blue Jays flawlessly finish, and that is going to be Kremer. One. Welcome back to the Pinnacle Cup number 3. The Ultimate partners over at Pinnacle do not favour Copenhagen Flames at the moment. Not the greatest of win rates over on Inferno, but we do have some notable scalps. Gambit and Skade have both been defeated recently by Copenhagen Flames on this map, but they've also lost out to Hellslayers in some Nordic Masters tournaments. So, honestly, inconsistency, Kremer.
Yes, inconsistency, but having seen map 1, Blue Jays, this is one of the better maps. Copenhagen Flames, this is one of their worst maps. I can't help but think that Blue Jays have quite a big advantage going into this. Quite a big one, actually, regardless of Pinnacle odds, because Pinnacle love Copenhagen Flames, understandably so. I'm really favouring Blue Jays here.
Recently, Blue Jays have defeated Mouse NXT, Zero Tenacity, ProWince, and K23 here. Oh, and hello, that's going to be Zyphon starting off, not like they did before. Roy, okay. Just a little bit of time to get the aim together. It's okay, bud, it's okay. You frag them when you're ready.
I love the fact that it took so long for that kill to be converted from pit that the P2000 shots just became background noise and they ignored him.
Oh, and they continue to ignore.
And while the Max 10 takes a bit of damage, I mean, Kixon, he's alright with that. He's on a Max 10, he don't care. As long as he can get to the face of your opposition, he could be on 1 HP. As Copenhagen Flames, with the Lost Stop banana control, actually completely blinded them. Really nice flashes to start.
Oh, Jabby bursts away with the AK, grabs a pair, and Roy gets one as well, but Blue Jays still will grab their plant here. And Copenhagen Flames, they may have been considering a retake, but they have been stopped in their tracks here with the loss of Nikodos. Zyphon and Roy now remain to contest this. A pair of M4s versus a pair of AKs, plenty of utility, and a pair of defuse kits to their name. This is still doable, but time's starting to get away from him now. The bomb halfway ticked. Sassanito on a very unorthodox angle. A-kick gets 2! Unbelievable! What is that?
My!
Oh my goodness! Nikodos already played very well with this AWP. Got 2 engagements with it in the last round and won both of them. Has to extinguish the molly. Now playing as an anchor. That's one, and look at the quick turnabout. Nikodos is there, run away! Here we go again. Nikodos, yet another. You dare to challenge the AWP! Uxie falls down, but Nikados is still alive. And Aidkit finally corners him. Now it's a singular AK in the hands of Xiphon and a pair of pistols. Jabby in the smoke. It is going to be redeployed here. And Aidkit, look how low they are. A single bullet would take him down. And a single bullet is delivered. Now that's in the hands of Roy. And do you consider saving this here? No, with Xiphon so close to an AK. You fight this every day of the week to try and take out this round to eco Blue Jays? That would be huge. It's not the ideal spray from Sassanita, but hey, a kill in the end is all you need. And now Xiphon. 7-3. Much better performance here on Inferno. Wants to try and clutch this out. Moves on closely. A tap upon the bomb. Who's going to dare to try and peek on in? It's Sassanito. Xiphon. Here's the approach, but does not have the time for the defuse. They ruined the Blue Jays armory. But they die themselves in the process. Xiphon sees one drop on down. There we go. Xiphon redeeming himself. Xiphon redeeming himself for an overpass. It will go down in the annals of history as pathetic. 3 kills. Xiphon secures. And now Aidkit is alone. Do they go to B? Or do they save? There's a world here where you can just try and deny the AWP from Copenhagen Flames, but also, why risk stopping your streak here? You can get yourself an easy plant. Closest here is going to be Jabby. Aidkit needs to be careful as they move away with their back to that CT spawn. And sets up, ready for a duel. This is going to be a very hard angle to spot out early. Won't be visible from ruins. Will be very difficult to spot with the approach from Banana. Here comes Nikados. This is the duel that's needed. A shoe is seen. Oh. He's seen his Clark's shoes, mate. His work boots. But here is Jabby on the backside, creeping in. Nikados played the distraction so well.
This is what you get for being size 13.
I wonder if much noise is going to be made here by Sassanito. They're going straight into the crosshairs of Xiphon. That's an important duel. And Sassanito has opened it up now. So the bomb's just sprinting its way over to A. There's still 40 seconds remaining. It feels like we've been in this for minutes now. Uxie. Oh, here we go again. 3 versus 2. The rifles are gone. The bomb remains in circulation. Danny trying to secure B. But the bomb itself is going to be in the midst of nowhere. There should be an upgrade around here somewhere for Aidkit, and there it is. The AK in hand. Might be able to wrap around here onto the pit player. Oh, I think they might have seen something there. It's Roy who lies in wait. Roy's had themselves a good round here. Oh, and Aidkit's kind of fumbled that one. Just looks to try and plant the bomb here. We'll be able to put it down. Sees Roy. They've hopped up into the graveyard. That's a head seen. A head not taken off, though. Getting rid of the AWP. Aidkit can't do the 1 versus 2. And that's going to be a defuse here for the Copenhagen Flames. But it was costly.
That, for a moment, looked really, really scary for the members of Copenhagen Flames. Mid, waiting for the attack. Hoping to shut them down.
And the thing is, it makes me more angry, Kramer, because Aidkit's currently the top fragger for Blue Jays. If you give Aidkit what he needs to succeed, then there's a really good chance that maybe you can clutch these. And there have been 2 rounds now where Aidkit has been denied. Well, 1 round where Aidkit's been denied for saved orb, and one round where he denied himself for saved orb. I can't entirely blame the rest of the team on Aidkit's decision-making there. And now we're going to learn an AK in a 4 versus 2. By no means undoable, but certainly unlikely.
Jabby through the smoke. Hasn't seen Aidkit just yet.
Jabby through the smoke. Playing anchor on B site.
There's Jabby. Sees the smoke to land around him. Uxie. Ready to flash through the smoke here. May set up Jabby here. That flash landing a top new box means he's going to be blinded by it. But anyone fighting him will be.
Flash. Good to go. Should be thrown soon. There it is. Jabby takes a shoulder peek off the back of that. Danny wins it, however. And we'll be able to get the bomb plant. Oh, Uxie, though. Now Aidkit in a 1 versus 2. 13 and 12 at the moment. Outplayed on both when it comes to the armory. Only a Galil in hand means that they won't be able to get a 1 shot on either of these players. No utility to their name. This is going to be a mixture of both gunplay, luck, and timing. If Aid Kit can make it work, do they counter-rotate through the ruins is the question. That might well be it. Play for the time. Nikados already scouting. There's the tap upon the bomb. Roy moves on up again, baby. And there should be just about enough time for the defuse. So there is Roy. Hello there. Welcome to the series. Lies in wait with a USP. Oh, they are going to try and combine the damage here with the HE. Oh, never mind. The HE grenade at the moment just covering the escape of Kixon, who takes a huge amount of damage. Jabby, admittedly, does take some shrapnel to the shins. Now on the crossfire. That's going to be well played by Danny, who gets both of those kills. Blue Jays, their CT side here. This is where they are at their best. And 6-9 as the end for the CT for Copenhagen Flames is by no means a guaranteed win, even if it is a nice scoreline. Necrogenesis might be baited in here by the sounds of a plant. Hooksy's been noted. Where's the player from Pit? It doesn't matter. Necrogenesis cannot connect the shots, but maybe Danny can. First player spotted. That's the info. Roy now ready. On the other side, do you platform over the hay? Try and see Roy. That's a head scene.
Siphon makes off the time being. Util deployed to the top of mid here. Yes, Aid Kit's good for the first. It's a back and forth though. The Blue Jays maintaining a man advantage, Harry.
And at this point, does Nikados consider saving with $50? It is still 2 versus 3. Very much doable for Copenhagen Flames, and they've got the rounds to play with here. Just allowing Roy to be the first. Nope. That's surely got to be it for Nikados. But no. He's feeling it. The mojo, the juju is flowing. Swapping over to the AK. But will it be a yay or a nay? Because the backstab here should be strong. No plant for you, says Blue Jay. And Edkit hasn't even had to buy an AWP yet. Look at the money on Blue Jays. Even with Copenhagen Flames being ahead here. Will they be able to convert an anti-eco? We need to see Blue Jays here not losing too much to these pistols. And then we have ourselves a series where overtime might be on the cards, or even a straight up win for Blue Jays. If they can pad their money here, they might be set for the rest of this half almost.
Absolutely right, Blue Jays. They go aggressive. Kixon, lovely spray trap. So he's on for the ace now, Harry. But Sassanito may deny it.
Sassanito wants a piece of
Look
the
at the
pie.
aggression of Kixon.
He's a hungry boy. Oh, Kixon's on the hunt, man. Kixon's on the hunt.
Roy in the smoke. Does he get spotted?
Oh,
no, he got
Kixon
it!
gets it from the
He
back,
got it!
baby! Oh, the surprise ace. Yes, it's eco frags, but it still feels...
Bacon. Aid Kit. Thinks it's along here. Oh, he's Nikados to peek into him. Sees the AWPer. There's the opening. Sees the second on short. And Aid Kit doubles down.
Aid Kit is unbelievable. One player in boiler, one player in mid. Aid Kit just moves on through and tears them apart. Only Jabby remains. But the bomb is out of hands. It's on a crossfire. It's mollied away. The chances for a dub here are getting slimmer and slimmer and slimmer. Like me trying to prepare for the beach in summer. And failing miserably at the end. Jabby has got the bomb in hand now, but they have fallen low as well.
God bless, man. Jabby sings out, finished off. Blue Jays, they now really... Sassanito rotates back from Archway. Copenhagen Flames has Kixon to get the opening, Harry. And for Copenhagen Flames, they desperately needed that trade, but trade for how long?
Necrogenesis suspects the lurk. It's Jabby here. Attempting for the jump shots on the AK. Doesn't matter. Jabby presents himself. Necrogenesis with the double. And your plant might well be interrupted here. Sassanito is denied. But now 1 versus 2. Nikados here desperately needs this win to save Copenhagen Flames. Not only in this map, but maybe in this match overall. 15 HP. 1 AK. 2 Macedonians. And they can't defeat Danny. They were stacked up. They shuffle on in. They're going to have the right side here to try and take the peak. Slowly. They know how much this threat is. Aidkit's moved ahead of the smoke. There's the first one to take the peek. The second one is dodged away from. Aidkit wants to end this series here and now. 2022, they say, is the year of the Blue Jays. Our siren song will be heard across the nations of Europe. Our migration is over to the playoffs. We have flown here for spring. And Copenhagen Flames left with only Zyphon, the man close to a 30 bomb, to try and rescue this match in a 1 versus 4. Up against a pair of AKs, a pair of M4s. Zyphon now has the smoke clear, flashed off, the backstab coming through very soon. Peeks into the pair. Zyphon gets the first. Will the second one take the fight? They will. It's Danny who grabs blood at the end. Blue Jays will book their tickets to the playoffs here at the Pinnacle Cup 3.
It's a hell of a game, Harry. It's a long and hard slog, but they're able to emerge victorious. And honestly, I am so damn impressed with the Blue Jays CT side.